Taurus, welcome for your July reading. I can't believe it's already July. I mean, one more month and that's it. The summer is over. Let's go over your cards. I'm going to pull the 3 cards for you, plus one as advice and one as your oracle card, and see what is July is kind of giving you. That way it will be good for you to see what you can do, what you can watch out for, and so on. All right, let's start. You're receiving a 2 of Pentacles. You're receiving of 8 of Cups, and you're receiving a 10 of Wands. Okay, so let's begin. So you're having earth, water, and fire. All right, so let's begin with your money. Well, Pentacles not only mean money, it could also mean health, it could be faith, but it also can be your social status of how you feel, your security, your safety, and also obviously your finances. 2 of Pentacles usually telling us to budget. It's to balance things out in your life. So let's say maybe your health wasn't that great. It's telling you that you need to kind of balance it out. You need to start doing something about your health. We're talking about the social statuses, also the same thing. You kind of need to balance things out. You can't just be on top of people all the time and only, be either just the helper or just the leader. You have to kind of be balancing things out in your life. If it comes to the money, it's telling us that the money is not going to be huge in July, but it's telling you that you need to watch the flow of your finances, or watch the flow of your currency that coming into your life, meaning that you can't just spend everything as soon you got it. You have to invest into something or put away, or watch how your money is spent. Okay, write things down. Look where it's going. What are you spending on? What are you purchasing? And so on. Because it seems like it's just going to be more of a drip than big, good chunks of money, especially if you're working for yourself, self-employed or owning your own business. This is definitely a card to be careful with, because otherwise you might start going into red, and your finances might suffer. Okay, so balance. So basically in life, try to find more balance. Be more practical as you are, Taurus. Allowing yourself to know what's coming in and what's coming out, and where are you putting it. Are you putting into your future, or you're using something for just today? Are you spending your money on good food, or you investing into something where you can provide for yourself later on in life? Okay, so spending is even spending your energy or spending your health. It seems like everything needs to balance out. And the reason is because it seems like your emotions kind of not going to be too happy about something. There's something about, this is Saturn and Pisces. It could be that you want something else, or you lost interest, or something is not working out for you emotionally. You're just not there anymore. Or you lost interest and you just feel like you need to move on to something else. Something else is pulling you. You could be maybe realizing that things are just not working out, and then emotionally this is not stable for you, and it's pushing you away some way or another. And it seems like you just lost interest in everything that you had previously. So it seems like maybe emotionally you're ready to move forward. You're ready to go somewhere else. It could be relationships, personal relationships. It could be a relationship with colleagues. You're realizing that you can't be too maybe friendly with them. because you feel like you might get stabbed, in the back, or just not feel secure and safe at work by being too open with them. It could be that you just in general just feel like you need to make some changes in your life because whatever you've been doing lately is just not working out for you. And also you're receiving a 10 of Wands. And 10 of Wands is also, it's Saturn. It seems like, and Jupiter. So it seems like the Saturn and Jupiter, if whatever is happening in July with those planets, those are the times when you're going to start feeling a little bit like maybe Saturn will be working a little bit against you in a way that there's some kind of a difficulties coming your way. It seems like whatever you wished for, whatever you wanted to fix, or whatever you wanted to do might kind of hit brakes on you, or become a little bit more challenging, or you feel like you need to finish more. If you're starting some projects in July, they might be really hard to finish. Like they're going to prolong, or it's just going to be, you're going to realize this is going to be too much of to-do list. It's not as simple as you thought. It's going to give you some difficulties. But on the other hand, July may be also good for you to kind of finish some projects that been just hanging over your head and you just didn't know what to do with them. Maybe, all that turn off will push you to kind of finish everything already so you can move on and go forward with your life. It could be, fixing something around the house. It could be that you had some projects to finish at work. It could be that just physically you have to start doing a lot of things here and there, everywhere. It also might feel like you're almost there, but you're not feeling, you don't know when it's ending. But a 10 of Wands is more a card for you're almost there. The success is there. You just gotta wait a little bit more. Have a little bit more energy. Have a little bit more strength to finish it. They say a lot of times, majority of the people give up when they're almost there, like 80-90% to their achievements, because the closer you get to your finish line, the harder it gets for you. And a lot of people give up because they don't see the ending of it. They don't see that finish flag somewhere nearby. And because of that, they kind of just say, I'm done. It's telling you, don't give up, keep going. All right, so your advice. I always forget that word for some reason. You're receiving a 9 of Pentacles, meaning that the finish line is coming. Everything is getting better for you. Either it's some kind of a money, maybe it's some kind of a gift, maybe it's maybe your health-wise is getting better. Basically, something is coming. There's definitely something on the other side, so you have to be really into it. Your oracle card is creativity, and it says that the flexibility, the delicacy, and enticement, the seed of life on top of the reminders that the evolution of creativity form, take, and you can dormant before and ready to be released into the world. So it seems like you're almost there. Look for inspiration everywhere around you. This card may creating a project or using artistry and delicate situation, or sometimes just be practical and start doing something with your hands, something that you enjoy to do, something that makes you feel alive. It will boost your energy. It will give you more oomph to finish and get to the place where you really want it to be. So Taurus, good luck.